What's up, everyone? So it is another cold but rainless day in Oregon, which means it's the perfect time to actually get some stuff done on the car with the garage door open. Maybe. I don't know. It's pretty cold. It's probably like in the 40s. Can't quite see my breath, but almost. Anyways, so today all I'm going to do is kind of a fact-finding little mission. I have some fenders over there that I'll show you in just a second that I have to cut up to put on the front of the car to see if the front of the car is straight. Actually be easier just to show you. So right here is another one of the RX-7's little quirky things. The hood bolts on at a 45-degree angle instead of straight up and down. So what I did was I took the original hinge off of the chassis and then just put these spacers in here like that to raise the back of the hood up so that I had that cool little slant. The problem with that now, though, is those fenders are screwed up and completely bent. So these fenders, which are almost brand new and actually in really, really good condition, I have to cut the back of it out to make it fit there. So that's what I'm going to do first. That way I can measure across the hood there and see how straight or not straight the front end is. I know it was a little off. I kind of banged that corner over there out. So it might be straighter than when I started. I don't know. I can't put these fenders on yet, so let's do that first. Alright, let's see if it fits. Look at that. Pretty much perfect. All the bolts are in on the fenders on both sides, and I kind of got them pushed out as much as they can go. So, moment of truth. And yeah, look at that. I think it's probably, yeah, pretty much the same on both sides. Almost no gap here in the middle, and the hood overhanging quite a bit. So what this means, of course, is that the entire front end is squished in on both sides, which is more than likely the case because I'm sure I've hit more than a few people with this side and that side. It's usually this side. If you remember from the videos, I think this is the side that I broke the bash bar off on a couple of times. Let's see. That would be correct. Right there. Well, you can't really see it there, but I welded that thing together a couple of times. So that makes sense. So now it's time to put, I don't know, a jack or something in there and try to spread out the front end and see if it will kind of come square. It's really hard to say, like, what side is worse than the other because who freaking knows? It's been hit so much. Is the hood even straight anymore? I don't know. All I know is I'm going to get it roughed in to where it should be-ish. Alright guys, so I got to show you something funny here. So I had a factory S4 bumper and I was like, oh, I'll put it on and then we'll really see how far off it is, right? Yeah. So that's a lot. It's quite a bit. So it's definitely going to need some pushing out more than I thought. And I haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet. I have a few ideas. None of them are very safe or well thought out. But it will probably get me in the right neighborhood of where I want to be. Because I think I'm just going to keep spreading that until it matches. And then probably go a little further because it's always going to bounce back a little bit. And call it good from there. I I don't even know where to start. If I should start on this. Wow, that's dark. But there be light, YouTube. Anyways, so like I was saying, I don't know, should I start pushing from like in here, over here? I don't think the frame rails are bent, mostly because, well, one thing, they don't look bent. Nothing is really buckled. They look like crap, but they don't look bent. But also this bar right here, I welded in when the car was still relatively straight. And that's DOM, same stuff as the roll cage, so it should be fine. So I guess now comes the point where I figure out what the heck I'm going to do, or what ghetto idea I'm going to try first. So I'm going to put the camera down for a little bit and tinker and see if I can get it close, and may or may not show you guys what I did, just depending. Screw it. I'll show you what I'm doing. And yes, this is super dumb, but it's what I have and what I'm going to use. So I already tried it once and it pushed it out a little bit, but not enough. So I'm probably going to have to get a porta power or something. I believe I think my dad has one. He's an old body guy. But yeah, it's going to need more than this. Well, it's already starting to creak and crack. And the bar's going sideways, but we'll just keep going until something happens. Oh, that's not good. Well, let's see. Much to my surprise, it didn't do anything. It's still got quite a bit of overhang. Look at that. Oh well, we tried. It failed, but at least we have a starting point now. I think you can see there how much overhang that is. And that side right there. Awesome. So I'm going to call it a wrap right there for tonight because I got other things to do. I have other things to do on the car too, but I'm going to go out and hang out with some friends I haven't seen in a while, which should be a lot of fun. And this will just kind of sit here until I have something to straighten out this whole front end with, because I don't want to start on the tubing, which I got right here. I'm just going to use thin square tubing to do like the headlight buckets and stuff. I'm not going to go over the top with it, not going to build it super strong. I want it to be able to get hit, crinkle, and then like pull it back out. You see a lot of these tube fronts are like ridiculously over the top, super strong, and that's cool and all until it bends, and then it's really expensive to fix. So not that this is much cheaper, but it is a little bit cheaper, I guess, and I can do it using a tree in a truck, or you know, something super simple. I know that's ghetto and that's cheap. I don't care. That's just how it's gonna go. This is not a full built race car, so stuff like that doesn't really bother me. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Thanks for all the likes, subscriptions, and comments people have been sending me. It's been great. Trying to put more stuff out, just still lack of funds. But tax season is here, so cross your fingers for that, right? See you guys later.